2.7 WMOM Nelly Furtado on Mom's Morning Madhouse. I'm Paul Morrison, and joining us live in studio, of course, the NICW champion, the heavyweight champion, Noah Lott, and, of course, the matchmaker, Paco Zimmer, who I'm trying not to upset too much right here, but I would like a chance to respond to you.
Paco. Sure, I'm cooled down. I put my jacket back on. I'm coming down.
Because I know where you're coming from, and because I know a lot about wrestling, as well as you two do, of course, being in the business and having a pride and love for the business as much as you do. And I'm not just one of those guys who just thinks it's fun to be in wrestling and all that stuff. I have respect for the business. I grew up in the Metro Detroit area. I've seen a bunch of stars rise up in the ranks, like Sexton Hardcastle, also known as Edge. That was saying back then. Yeah, he's done a few things in his career, and of course, Rhino, we were talking about a little bit off air.
He's been on my shows.
Yeah, you know, Rhino. I've had many. I've actually taped a radio show for Rhino to try and sell it downstate. Actually, it didn't get accepted, unfortunately, but still.
Yeah, Rhino's outstanding talent. He's been on my shows several times. So yeah, so it sounds like you know a few players.
You know, Al Snow. I knew him before he went and had that horrible gimmick in WWE when they put a mask on him and did all that stuff with him, and then he became the other rocker with Mari Jannetty and all that stuff. You know, I've known him, Too Cold Scorpio, Terry Funk, Sabu. I was even actually, in third grade, I grew up with Zach Gowen. I was actually in the hospital lobby room when he got his leg cut off from the cancer that was in his leg.
You know, that's interesting you pointed that out. We tried to get him up here for this April 10th event here at the Armory, and he couldn't make it. He already had a booking. So, so you know some people. You kind of gaining an inch of my respect. That's what I'm going to give you. It's just an inch, brother.
Well, let me throw something in here. Okay, because Paul, you mentioned all these older guys, which okay, that's fine. Do you know any of these like newer wrestlers coming out? Maybe like Mr. Niffy, Johnny Lawless, you know, the guys, Azur, you know, I mean, he's
I met him, he didn't really talk to me, but I did meet Azur last time at the show.
So you're familiar with the older guys, but not really the newer guys.
Well, once I found out that the promoter was promoting a Northern Impact Championship Wrestling, I wanted to get involved, and so here we are right now, and I'm involved with it. But the main thing is that I know what wrestlers like yourself, Noah, and of course, matchmakers like yourself go through on a basis. It's for a pure love of this business. And that's what you're trying to display on Saturday, April 10th. And maybe you can highlight a little bit of that, how hard you actually work. You travel all across the country, don't you?
Well, this is the thing. That's what I was going to kind of touch base on, because you know these older wrestlers and may or may not know the newer ones. But, you know, maybe I kind of hired you too soon for my manager. I mean, do you? No, I'm being serious. Do you know about my career at all? I mean.
He's starting to know about it.
I know you're the NICW heavyweight champion.
Okay,
because I gave you that belt basically.
Okay, well that's probably your perception of it, but
I got the DVD. Remember last time I was showing you the DVD how you stole the belt?
Well, how about this, Paul? Do you know who trained the great Noah Lott?
No, I do not. No, I do not at all.
Isn't he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, definitely.
In the UFC?
Yeah,
Ultimate Fighting Championship?
Former NWA champion. Ring a bell at all?
Coldwater, Michigan?
Yes.
Dan Severn.
There you go.
Okay.
Finally.
So you're learning stuff.
Wow.
Okay. Do you know anything else? I mean, do you know?
You want to manage this guy, remember? You want to manage this guy. You can't even bring him a cup of coffee here in your own studio.
That was Nicole's job.
In your own studio, he doesn't even get coffee. And if he did, I guarantee it'd be cold.
Well, I'm just saying because, I mean, I've been in this business a long time. It's close to my heart. You said earlier, you know how much we put, time, effort, hard work. Well, it's a little bit more than that to me.
I watched a ton of it on DVD while I was eating popcorn. I watch you guys work hard a lot.
Okay, well, see, Paul, it's different. Do you know how hard it is to travel to almost every state like I have?
Maybe he should travel with you for once instead of sitting up in the the high rise.
He might be able to come to every state. I don't know if I invited him. But the thing is, would he be able to go to, let's say, Puerto Rico, wrestle for the Clones? What about
it's too far. You don't want to leave this palace here in Manistee.
What about this one? What about? Did you ever go to Osaka, Japan for 01?
He probably lives in Ludington. What am I thinking?
Yeah. I'm right here in Ludington. I live here in Ludington. I mean, I got a kid. I can't make all these obligations to you. You were just lucky I was there to hit that guy in the back of the chair. Why are you doing this to me now? Right here on the radio.
Well, because he's gone a long ways with his career, and you don't even seem like you know about it. You want to manage the guy. That goes back to what I was saying. about you not deserving to be in the business. I don't understand. You've got this morning show. Granted, we're kind of happy to be here because Manistee doesn't know that we brought 3 shows to the Armory. This is our 3rd show coming to the Armory.
April 10th.
This Saturday.
Yep.
And you've been talking about it. We've been paying your radio station, and I don't know that Manistee's awake. I don't know that Ludington's awake. I don't know about the communities around this area if they're awake. Maybe we shouldn't bring wrestling here. Maybe we shouldn't have the talent that we have that will eventually or very soon be on their TV screen where they can still sit there and eat their bag of chips and watch wrestling for free because they don't want to make an effort to root and support some of these athletes who are making a career for themselves.
All I gotta say is this Army National Guard should be filled to capacity. Not only because A, I'm there, that's number one, of course, but B, I mean, there's nothing to do in this town. It's Ludington. It's Manistee. You got a lake. Who cares? Whoop-de-doo. What are they doing on a Saturday night? Probably nothing. So what should they be doing? They should be buying a ticket, going to the show.
It's different being there live than it is, watching it on TV by a stretch of the imagination.
And see, they get
you
to
won't
meet
know until you get there.
myself in person. I mean, that would be awesome.
You're right. Well, you're
It
right
was pretty
there
cool
close.
until today.
Wow.
You getting beat up, are you?
843-1027. You can call in. We'll give you a pair of tickets to a Northern Impact Championship Wrestling Spring Break Bash. But no, I totally agree with you guys, though. Come on out to the Armory in Manistee. We got to show Paco wrong here. Show that we support local wrestling in Manistee. 843-1027. We will be taking phone calls for that. We'll be giving away tickets to the NICW Spring Break Bash as we bring in local wrestling to Manistee. But it's on the serious side of things, it's totally true. You've traveled all over, not only all over this great nation, all over the world, practicing your craft. I do respect that. I don't want you guys think I'm just coming in. I'm not Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm not with Hulk Hogan. I'm not here trying to be with the band or anything. And I do know how to do
You're
this.
with Noah a lot.
I'm with Noah a lot. Yeah.
So do something for the champ.
Hey, I'm looking at Paco right now in his face. I mean, his face is kind of being truthful right now.
Well, I was cracking Deuce Diamond in the back with a chair, something you made me do, something that you made me do, that you put me up to because you promised me that I'd travel the world, because you promised me that I'd travel the States and I'd be famous star like Noah Lott. You know what? Nothing's happened since then. You're the one who made me crack him in the back with that chair.
It doesn't matter if I made you do it or not. The thing is that the last show was in October. I've been wrestling a long time. I don't have that many years left. So you being my manager, you're supposed to do stuff for me.
I think I've touched upon something. Maybe I'm going too far with it. Obviously, we got a lot of callers we've been trying to get through. The phone call earlier, trying to get involved. The guy wanted to be a part of it.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe we're going the wrong direction with this. Let's just chill.
Saturday, April 10th, 2010, live from the Army National Guard Armory in Manistee. The main event is Noah Lott, the NICW champion, with myself, Paul Morrison, in his corner against Wildcard Deuce Diamond. 843-1027. We're giving away tickets. We're taking phone calls. Nicole's got news coming up in a little bit. Stay tuned. More with Paco Zimmer and Noah Lott from NICW as they get ready for Saturday night, April 10th at the Army National Guard Armory in Manistee as Miles Morning Madhouse continues.